Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something fundamental about success. Success is not an accident. It's the result of consistent, deliberate actions every single day. There's no magic formula, no secret sauce. It's about the basics and it's about showing up. Today, I'm going to share with you 11 things you must work on every day if you want to lead a life of success and fulfillment. Every day, you've got to control your thoughts. Negative thinking will steal your dreams before you even get a chance to chase them. You must cultivate a positive, empowering mindset, one that pushes you to see opportunities, not obstacles. Take time to nurture your thoughts with positivity, optimism, and focus. You can't be successful if you're not physically well. You don't have to train like an athlete, but you must move your body. Eat well, exercise, and get enough rest. Your body is the vehicle that will carry you through your dreams, so take care of it every day. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Every day, you must choose the actions that align with your goals. You have to do the things you need to do, whether you feel like it or not. The discipline to stay on track is non-negotiable. Success is not a solo mission. Every day, invest in your relationships, whether that's with your family, friends, or business partners. Show up, communicate, and be present. Your network is your net worth, and nurturing these connections will take you far. Time is the most valuable resource you have, and once it's gone, you can never get it back. Every day, you need to manage your time wisely. Prioritize what matters most. Avoid distractions. Stay organized and be intentional with how you use every minute. If you want to grow, you must never stop learning. Spend time every day reading, listening to valuable content, or improving your skills. Every day, gather new knowledge and seek to become a better version of yourself. The more you know, the more you can do. You need to work on your goals every day. Big goals, small goals, just goals. You can't leave your success to chance. Write them down, review them, and take action every single day to move closer to them. Goals give you direction, and working toward them gives you purpose. Mastering your emotions is a game changer. Every day, you have to keep your emotions in check. Don't let frustration, anger, or disappointment derail your progress. Practice emotional control and self-awareness, and you'll be amazed at how much more you can achieve. Gratitude changes everything. Every day, take a moment to be thankful. When you appreciate what you have, you create an abundance mindset. Gratitude shifts your perspective and invites more positive things into your life. Make it a habit to reflect on the good things around you. You weren't put on this earth just to take, you were put here to give. Every day, ask yourself, how can I make a positive impact today, whether it's a small act of kindness or helping someone achieve their dreams? Contribution is what leaves a lasting legacy. At the end of the day, your reputation is what matters most. Stay true to your word. Do what you say you're going to do. Live with integrity and honesty. When you build a foundation of trust, you'll attract the right people and the right opportunities into your life. Let me tell you something, your mindset is everything. The way you think shapes the way you live. If you want to change your life, you first have to change how you think. Every day you have the power to control your thoughts, and that power is the most important tool you have. Your mindset is the foundation upon which everything else is built, your habits, your success, your relationships. It all starts with your thinking. Too many people go through life letting circumstances control their minds. They let fear, doubt, and negativity rule their thoughts, and as a result, their lives become a reflection of that. But when you take control of your mind, you take control of your life. Every single day, you must decide what you're going to think about. You have to consciously choose to focus on the positive, on the possibilities, on the opportunities. Because listen, life will throw challenges your way. There will be setbacks, disappointments, and failures, but your mindset determines how you respond to them. It's not the challenges that define you, it's how you face them. When you choose to think positively, you're not ignoring reality. You're choosing to see beyond the temporary difficulties to the bigger picture, the possibility of success. You're choosing to believe that you can grow, improve, and learn. A positive mindset doesn't mean everything will always go your way, but it does mean you'll always find a way to make the best of any situation. You'll turn problems into lessons and failures into stepping stones. Every day, you've got to train your mind like you train your body. It takes effort. It takes practice. You have to feed your mind with the right kind of information, books, people, podcasts, and experiences that encourage growth, not limitation. Your mind is like a garden. If you don't intentionally plant the right seeds, weeds will take over. If you want to live a life of success and fulfillment, you have to nurture a mindset of abundance, of growth, and of resilience. And remember, it's not just about thinking positively, it's about thinking with purpose. Every thought should align with your goals, with the life you're striving to create. Now, here's the most important thing. It's not enough to just think differently. You must act on your thoughts. A great mindset without action is like a car without fuel. It won't get you anywhere. You have to take consistent steps every day that are in line with the mindset you've cultivated. Because mindset, when coupled with action, is unstoppable. The people who succeed are not necessarily the most talented or the most gifted. They are the ones who have trained their minds to persevere, to stay focused, and to believe in themselves when others won't. So start today. Decide what you want your life to look like, and then start thinking in a way that supports that vision. Your mindset will determine whether or not you will ever achieve it. It all begins with the thoughts you allow to take root in your mind. Choose wisely, because the life you dream of begins with the thoughts you think today. Let me tell you something that many people overlook. Your health is your most valuable asset. You can't put a price on it. You can work all day, make all the money in the world, but if you don't take care of your health, none of that matters. The truth is, if you don't have the energy to enjoy life or the physical well-being to pursue your dreams, everything else falls apart. You have to make your health a priority every single day because it's the foundation for everything else. The body you have right now is the only one you're ever going to get. You can't trade it in for a newer model. So if you want to live the life you've always dreamed of, if you want to be productive, happy, and successful, you've got to take care of this body. That means you have to exercise. You don't have to run marathons, but you do have to move. Find something you enjoy doing, whether it's walking, stretching, or lifting weights. Just get moving. Every single day, you've got to commit to physical activity. It doesn't matter how small the effort may seem, it adds up. Your body is designed to be active, and when you neglect it, you start to feel the consequences. Energy drains, motivation drops, and you start to feel less capable of achieving your goals. But it's not just about exercise, it's about what you put into your body. Your body runs on fuel, and the fuel you give it determines how well it performs. Stop feeding yourself junk and start choosing foods that nourish you, that make you feel strong and healthy. Fresh, whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains, these are the things that keep your body working at its best. The energy you put in is the energy you get out. If you eat garbage, you're going to feel sluggish, tired, and weak. But when you feed your body the right nutrients, you'll feel the difference. You'll feel more alive, more energized, and more capable of taking on whatever the day throws at you. And let's not forget rest. You can't expect to work at your highest potential if you're running on fumes. Sleep is critical. It's not just about how many hours you get, it's about the quality of that sleep. Your body needs time to repair itself, to rebuild energy, and to reset. Without proper rest, your mind doesn't function at its best, and your body can't keep up with the demands you place on it. Prioritize rest. Make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. When you're rested, you're sharp, you're alert, and you're ready to take on the world. The reality is, if you want to build the life of your dreams, you have to take care of yourself. Your health is a daily investment. Every day you spend taking care of your body, whether it's through exercise, eating right, or getting enough sleep, is an investment in your future. And that investment pays huge dividends. When you're physically healthy, you have the energy and strength to pursue your goals with passion and focus. You'll be more productive, more confident, and more driven. You'll have the stamina to push through tough times and the resilience to bounce back from challenges. So start today. Start making better choices for your body. Start moving, start eating better, and start prioritizing your rest. Don't wait until your health is compromised to make a change. Your future self will thank you for the choices you make today. Your success is tied to your health. Take care of it, and it will take care of you. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Without discipline, all the dreams, goals, and desires in the world won't get you anywhere. You can have all the ambition and potential in the world, but if you're not willing to do what it takes day in and day out, you will never reach your fullest potential. Discipline is what separates the achievers from the dreamers. It's the consistent effort, the daily commitment, and the unwavering focus that makes success a reality. Too many people fail not because they lack talent, but because they lack the discipline to follow through. It's easy to start something, to get excited and motivated, but what separates those who succeed from those who fail is the ability to stick with it. Discipline is the ability to do the things you need to do, even when you don't feel like doing them. It's about doing what's necessary, not just what's convenient or comfortable. The key to developing discipline is making small, deliberate choices every day that support your long-term goals. It's about building habits that align with the future you want to create. It's not enough to be motivated for a week or a month. You've got to commit to the process for the long haul. Every decision, every action, every day matters. The small, consistent steps you take today compound over time, creating massive results down the road. If you want discipline, you have to start by being honest with yourself. You have to be clear about what you want and what you're willing to do to get there. It's not enough to have vague dreams or lofty ideas. You need a plan. And you need the discipline to stick to that plan, even when it gets hard. When the excitement fades and the obstacles appear, that's when discipline kicks in. Discipline means pushing through the resistance, even when it feels easier to quit. It's about making the hard choice in the moment for the greater reward in the future. Discipline also requires focus. There's a lot of noise in the world, distractions, temptations, and other people's opinions. But if you want to achieve anything significant, you've got to stay focused on your goals. You have to say no to the things that don't serve your vision, and you have to stay committed to what matters most. Discipline means saying no to short-term pleasure for long-term success. It's the ability to stay on course when everyone else is getting distracted. You can build discipline by starting small. Don't try to overhaul your life in one day. Pick one area where you can improve your discipline, whether it's waking up early or sticking to a workout routine or working on a project every day. Master that one habit and then move on to the next. With time, those small actions build momentum, and discipline becomes a part of who you are. And remember, this discipline is not a punishment. It's a tool that allows you to take control of your life. When you're disciplined, you're in control. You're not a victim of circumstances, of emotions, or of excuses. You make the choices. You set the rules. You create the life you want. You have to be patient with yourself, but you also have to be relentless. The road to success is not always easy, but if you have discipline, you'll keep moving forward no matter how tough it gets. And that's how you build a life of achievement. Every day you have to show up, do the work, and keep your focus. That's the essence of discipline. It's not about perfection. It's about consistency. It's about making progress, not excuses. And if you do that every day, you'll look up one day and realize that you've built something extraordinary. Let me tell you something that can make all the difference in your life. Your relationships are everything. You can't build a successful life in isolation. No man is an island. The people you surround yourself with are the ones who either lift you up or drag you down. And let me be clear, if you want to be successful, you need to make sure you're building the right relationships. Not just any relationships, but the kind of relationships that encourage growth, positivity, and mutual support. It all starts with who you spend your time with. You've probably heard the saying that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, let me tell you, it's true. If you're surrounded by people who complain, who make excuses, or who aren't striving for anything more in life, you will eventually adopt that same mindset. But if you choose to surround yourself with people who are positive, who are constantly improving, who are driven, your energy will shift. You'll be motivated to level up because you'll see others doing the same. Your relationships are like mirrors. They reflect who you are, and they also shape who you become. But it's not just about who you hang around. It's about how you show up in those relationships. If you want quality relationships, you've got to put in the effort. That means showing up for people, being reliable, and offering your support when it's needed. Relationships aren't one-sided. They require time, attention, and care. Too many people think they can take, and not give anything in return. It doesn't work that way. The more you invest in others, the more you get in return. But it has to be genuine. You can't fake your way through relationships. If you want people to trust you, you've got to be trustworthy. If you want people to respect you, you've got to be respectful. It's a simple exchange, but it's often overlooked. Now let's talk about the quality of your relationships. It's easy to accumulate a lot of connections, but quantity isn't what matters, it's quality. You don't need hundreds of friends, you need a few solid people who will stand by you, who will challenge you to be your best, and who will support you in your goals. You need people who will tell you the truth, even when it's hard to hear, because that's how you grow. The right relationships will push you to be better, to think bigger, and to take action. And when things get tough, those same people will be there to lift you up. But don't forget about your closest relationships, your family. Too many people take their family for granted, thinking they'll always be there. But if you don't nurture those bonds, you could find yourself distant when you need them the most. Spend time with your loved ones. Make sure they know they matter. These are the people who will be there when the world isn't. If you invest in them, they'll invest in you. One of the greatest gifts you can give to someone is your attention. In today's world, everyone is distracted by technology, social media, and endless noise. But when you give someone your full attention, when you truly listen, you create a connection that goes beyond surface level interaction. When you're present in a conversation, when you actively listen and show empathy, you build trust. And trust is the cornerstone of any great relationship. And remember this, it's not just about the people you have in your life right now, it's about being the kind of person who attracts the right people. If you want to have great relationships, you have to be a person worth having a relationship with. You have to be trustworthy, kind, and supportive. You have to be the kind of person who lifts others up, who brings value to their lives. When you show up as your best self, you'll naturally attract people who want to be a part of your journey. Your relationships are like investments. The more you invest in them, the greater the returns. So ask yourself, what kind of relationships are you building? Are they the kind that will help you grow? Are they the kind that will challenge you to be your best? The people you spend time with today will play a huge role in the life you live tomorrow. Make sure you're building relationships that will help you reach your potential and achieve your goals. The right people will push you to do more, to be more, and to become the best version of yourself. Let me tell you something that many people don't fully realize until it's too late. Time is the one resource you can never get back. Every day, time slips away from you second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour. And once it's gone, you can never reclaim it. That's why how you use your time is so important. It's not just about filling up your day with tasks, it's about making sure you're doing the right things that bring you closer to your goals, closer to the life you want to live. Most people treat time like it's unlimited. They waste it on distractions, on activities that don't move them forward, and on things that don't contribute to their success. And when they look back, they wonder where it all went. But those who are successful, those who truly make the most out of life, understand that time is precious. They guard it fiercely. They don't waste it. Every moment is an opportunity, and they treat it as such. The most successful people in the world don't have more time than you, they just know how to use it more effectively. The key to using your time wisely is learning to prioritize. You can't do everything, and you certainly can't do everything at once. You have to focus on what matters most. Look at your goals and ask yourself, what actions right now will move me closer to those goals? Too many people spend their days being busy without being productive. They fill their time with trivial tasks that don't really matter. But if you want to achieve something extraordinary, you have to do the things that count, the things that will get you closer to your vision. You need to plan your day, not let it happen to you. Start each day with purpose. When you wake up, know exactly what needs to get done and prioritize those tasks. Focus on high-value activities that lead to results. Make sure every minute is spent in alignment with your goals. You can't afford to squander your time on things that don't move you forward. The most successful people make a plan and stick to it. They understand that their time is their greatest asset, and they don't waste it on things that don't matter. One of the most powerful habits you can adopt is learning to say no. Not every opportunity is a good one, and not every person who asks for your time deserves it. You've got to protect your time like you would protect your money. Saying no is a sign of strength, not weakness. It's about setting boundaries and staying focused on what really matters. When you say no to distractions, you're saying yes to your future. But time management isn't just about productivity, it's about balance. You can't work around the clock without burning out. You need time to rest, to recharge, and to enjoy life. Taking time for yourself is just as important as working toward your goals. If you're running on empty, you won't be able to give your best. So, schedule time for relaxation for your loved ones and for your personal well-being. Remember, it's not about working harder, it's about working smarter and taking care of yourself in the process. Time is your most valuable asset because it's finite. You can always make more money, but you can never make more time. That's why every decision you make, every action you take has to be in alignment with your goals. Stop letting the days slip by without purpose. If you want to build a life of success and fulfillment, you need to take control of your time. Make every day count. Every minute is an opportunity to move closer to your dreams. So get focused, get disciplined, and don't waste a single second. Time waits for no one, and it's up to you to make sure you're using it wisely. Knowledge is the foundation of success. The more you know, the more you can achieve. Life rewards those who are constantly learning, growing, and expanding their minds. If you want to change your circumstances, if you want to improve your life, it starts with what you know. And here's the key, it's not just about gaining information, it's about applying it. Knowledge by itself has no power. It's the application of that knowledge that transforms your life. Every day is an opportunity to learn. The world is full of lessons if you're willing to pay attention. The question is, are you taking advantage of it? Too many people stop learning the moment they leave school. They think education ends when they graduate, but that couldn't be further from the truth. The real education begins when life starts testing you. The challenges you face, the mistakes you make, and the successes you experience, all of these are opportunities to grow if you take the time to reflect and learn from them. You need to make learning a daily habit. It doesn't have to be something grand or formal. It just has to be consistent. Read books that challenge your thinking and expand your perspective. Listen to mentors who have been where you want to go. Watch, listen, and absorb the wisdom of those who've walked the path before you. The more you expose yourself to ideas and insights, the more tools you have to build the life you want. Success leaves clues, and it's your job to find them and apply them. But here's the thing, learning isn't just about consuming information, it's about asking the right questions. Curiosity is the engine of knowledge. Ask yourself, what don't I know that I need to know? What skill, what idea, what strategy could make all the difference in my life? When you approach life with curiosity, you'll find opportunities to learn everywhere. From conversations, from experiences, even from failures, there's always something to gain if you're looking for it. And let's talk about failure for a moment. Failure is one of the best teachers you'll ever have. Don't fear it. Embrace it. Every failure holds a lesson, but it's up to you to extract it. When something doesn't go your way, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this to grow? The most successful people in the world didn't avoid failure, they learned from it. They turned every setback into a stepping stone because they were willing to seek knowledge in every situation. Now, let's talk about the value of specialized knowledge. General knowledge is a good starting point, but if you want to achieve greatness, you need to become an expert in your field. Whatever your goals are, learn everything you can about the path to achieving them. Dive deep into your craft. Study it. Master it. When you have specialized knowledge, you become indispensable. You become someone who can offer value that no one else can. But don't stop there. The world is changing fast, and the knowledge that got you to where you are today won't necessarily get you to where you want to go tomorrow. Stay adaptable. Stay open. Keep learning new things, new skills, and new ways of thinking. The moment you stop learning is the moment you start falling behind. Growth is a lifelong process, and knowledge is the fuel that keeps it going. Finally, remember that knowledge isn't meant to be hoarded, it's meant to be shared. When you learn something valuable, pass it on, teach others, mentor them, and help them grow. Sharing knowledge not only helps others, but it also deepens your understanding. It's a cycle. The more you share, the more you learn. And the more you learn, the more you grow. So commit to expanding your knowledge every single day. Read, listen, observe, and reflect. Seek out the lessons in every experience and never stop asking questions. Knowledge is the key that unlocks the door to your potential. And the more you invest in it, the more opportunities you create for yourself. The journey to success is paved with the lessons you learn along the way, so don't stop learning. Goals are the compass of your life. They determine your direction, your focus, and ultimately your destiny. Without clear goals, you're like a ship adrift at sea, tossed around by the currents with no clear destination. But with goals, you become intentional. You take control of your life and chart a course toward the future you want to create. Goals are not just wishes or dreams, they're the blueprint for the life you desire. The first step in setting goals is deciding what you truly want. And I mean truly. This isn't about what others expect of you or what seems reasonable. This is about what lights a fire in your soul. What makes you excited to get out of bed in the morning? Too many people set goals that are small, uninspiring, or safe. But if your goals don't challenge you, they won't change you. Dream big. Stretch yourself. Set goals that make you a little uncomfortable because that discomfort is where growth happens. Once you've identified your goals, write them down. There's power in putting pen to paper. When you write your goals, they become tangible, real, and specific. A goal that's only in your mind is just a wish. But a goal that's written down is a commitment. Be specific about what you want and attach a deadline to it. Someday is not a day on the calendar. Give your goals a sense of urgency, and you'll find yourself moving with purpose. Now, let's talk about breaking those big goals into smaller, manageable steps. A goal can feel overwhelming if you look at it as one massive task. But when you break it down into smaller actions, it becomes achievable. Focus on what you can do today to move closer to your goal. Success is a series of small, consistent actions taken day after day. Don't underestimate the power of daily effort. The little things you do each day add up to big results over time. But here's the thing about goals, they require discipline. It's not enough to set them, you have to work on them every single day. You have to make them a priority. That means eliminating distractions and staying focused. It means saying no to things that don't serve your goals and yes to the things that do. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your achievements. Without it, your goals are just words on paper. It's also important to track your progress. Measure where you are and how far you've come. When you track your progress, you stay motivated, and you can adjust your approach if needed. Sometimes the path to your goal will require a change in strategy, and that's okay. Flexibility is part of the process. Just don't lose sight of the destination. Keep your eye on the prize, even if the road takes unexpected turns. Now, let me warn you, not everyone will understand or support your goals. Some people may doubt you, criticize you, or try to hold you back. That's okay. Your goals are not for them, they're for you. Don't let anyone else's opinions derail you. Stay committed to your vision and surround yourself with people who believe in you and your dreams. Your environment matters, so choose it wisely. And remember, these goals are not just about achieving things, they're about becoming the person who can achieve those things. The real reward isn't just in reaching the goal, it's in who you become in the process. The habits you build, the skills you develop, the mindset you cultivate, that's where the true value lies. Goals push you to grow, to stretch, to become better. They force you to leave your comfort zone and step into your potential. Finally, once you achieve a goal, don't stop there. Set new ones. Keep growing, keep challenging yourself, and keep moving forward. Life is a journey, and goals are the milestones that guide you along the way. They keep you excited, focused, and purposeful. So take the time to set clear, inspiring goals, and then commit to the work it takes to achieve them. Because when you set and pursue meaningful goals, you're not just building a better future, you're building a better you. Your emotions play a powerful role in shaping your life. They can either propel you forward or hold you back. The key is not to ignore your emotions, but to understand them, manage them, and use them to your advantage. Mastering your emotions is one of the most important skills you can develop, because your emotions influence your decisions, and your decisions shape your destiny. Let's start with this: emotions are not the enemy. They're signals. They tell you what's happening inside and around you. Joy tells you what's working. Fear points to areas where you may need to grow. Frustration highlights a gap between where you are and where you want to be. Every emotion, positive or negative, has a purpose. The trick is learning how to interpret these signals without letting them control you. Too often, people let their emotions run their lives. They get caught up in anger, fear, or doubt, and they make decisions in the heat of the moment. But here's the truth: emotions should serve you, not the other way around. You have to learn how to feel your emotions without being ruled by them. When you're angry, pause. When you're scared, breathe. When you're overwhelmed, step back and look at the bigger picture. Give yourself the space to respond thoughtfully, not react impulsively. And let's not forget the importance of cultivating positive emotions. Gratitude, joy, enthusiasm, these emotions can fuel your life like nothing else. Gratitude in particular is a game changer. When you focus on what you're thankful for, you shift your perspective from lack to abundance. It's hard to feel defeated when you're grateful. Gratitude helps you see opportunities instead of obstacles and reminds you of the good things you already have while you're working toward more. But here's the thing about emotions: they're deeply tied to your habits and environment. If you constantly expose yourself to negativity, whether it's people, media, or even your own thoughts, you're setting yourself up for emotional struggles. On the other hand, if you fill your mind with positivity, inspiration, and uplifting experiences, you create a foundation for emotional strength. You can't control everything that happens to you, but you can control what you focus on. And what you focus on determines how you feel. Building emotional resilience is about preparation. Life is unpredictable and challenges will come. The question is, how will you respond? Resilience comes from practicing emotional control when things are easy, so you're ready when things get tough. Train yourself to stay calm under pressure, to find solutions instead of problems, and to keep moving forward no matter what. Resilience isn't about suppressing your emotions, it's about channeling them into productive action. And let's talk about the power of emotional intelligence. It's not just about understanding your own emotions, it's about understanding others. Relationships, whether personal or professional, thrive on emotional awareness. The ability to empathize, to listen, and to connect with others on an emotional level is one of the most valuable skills you can develop. When you can understand how someone feels and respond appropriately, you build trust, deepen relationships, and create opportunities. Finally, remember that emotions are like muscles. The more you work on them, the stronger they become. If you practice gratitude daily, you'll find it easier to feel grateful even in tough times. If you train yourself to see challenges as opportunities, you'll develop a mindset that can handle anything. If you focus on staying calm and collected, you'll build a foundation of inner peace that can weather any storm. So take control of your emotions. Learn from them, use them, and grow through them. Don't let temporary feelings dictate long-term decisions. Instead, let your emotions be tools that help you move forward with purpose and clarity. When you master your emotions, you master your life. Gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions you can cultivate. It has the ability to transform your mindset, uplift your spirit, and open doors to opportunities you never thought possible. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing in your life to what's already there. And when you focus on the good, more good things seem to find their way to you. It's not magic, it's a mindset. Gratitude is the seed that grows into abundance. Let me ask you, how often do you pause to appreciate the things you already have? It's easy to get caught up in the chase for more, the next goal, the next goal, the next success, the next step forward. And while ambition is important, it's equally vital to stop and recognize what you've already accomplished. Gratitude isn't about settling for less, it's about acknowledging the blessings in your life as you work toward more. It's about finding joy in the journey, not just the destination. Gratitude starts with awareness. Take a moment to look around and reflect. Think about the roof over your head, the food on your table, the people who care about you. These are things we often take for granted, but they're incredible gifts. Even in challenging times, there's always something to be grateful for. Maybe it's the lesson in a setback, the strength you've built through adversity, or the small victories along the way. Gratitude allows you to see value where others see nothing. But gratitude isn't just a feeling, it's a practice. It's something you can build into your daily routine. Start each day by writing down 3 things you're thankful for. They don't have to be big or life-changing. It could be as simple as a beautiful sunrise, a kind word from a friend, or a moment of peace in a busy day. When you begin your day with gratitude, you set the tone for everything else. You train your mind to look for the positive, and you create a foundation of contentment and peace. And gratitude isn't just for the good times. In fact, it's even more important during the tough times. When life gets hard, gratitude helps you keep perspective. It reminds you that no matter how difficult things may seem, there's still good in your life. Gratitude gives you strength and resilience because it shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. It's a reminder that every challenge comes with an opportunity to grow and every setback holds a hidden blessing. Now let's talk about how gratitude impacts your relationships. When you express gratitude to the people around you, you strengthen your connections. A simple thank you can go a long way. Let the people in your life know that you appreciate them, their time, their kindness, their support. Gratitude deepens trust, fosters understanding, and creates a bond that's hard to break. When you practice gratitude in your relationships, you not only lift others up, but you also elevate yourself. Gratitude also has a powerful effect on your success. It keeps you grounded and humble. It helps you avoid the trap of entitlement and reminds you to value every opportunity that comes your way. Gratitude doesn't mean you stop striving, it means you approach your work with a sense of purpose and appreciation. When you're grateful for where you are, you work harder to get to where you want to be. Success built on gratitude is success that lasts.